Hello learners, welcome to Triaright. Today we will be knowing more about the access modifiers. So what is modules in Java? So coming here, we have the modules. We have the modules in Java which were introduced in Java 9. So module is a collection of collections of packages. The div- descriptor file module info Java. Uh, Coming here we can see that it is a collection of packages. It is a collection of packages. It is a collection of packages with a descriptor file module info in Java. For it gives us what packages are exported, the different packages that are exported here, and to which they are exposed with different classes, and what other modules are required, and it requires different modules. So see what are the modules will they require the different what are the modules are required. So why do we require these modules? So why do we require these modules? More encapsulations at the module level that will provide more encapsulation because modules provide more encapsulation. Encapsulation is the wrapping of data and collections, making the classes more readable and is improved. So it improves encapsulation, which is the wrapping of data and properties. So it will improve the encapsulations and they avoid the class path hell by managing dependencies. They will depend on different dependencies. They will have different dependencies on which they will be dependent, and and this will avoid the class path hell and help building large maintainable applications. They will help us in further assisting us and making maintainable applications and large. They are very much large and making maintainable applications. So coming further, we have a module, we have a module, my module, which will export my package. This is exporting my package. So it requires Java.sql for further basic input output systems for various queries and all. So what is a package in Java? So coming here, what is a package in Java? As you have already studied, that package is the name of class. Right? That is a collection of classes interfaces. That is the name space for the classes interface. That is a collection of classes and interfaces. So it groups related classes for better organizations and avoiding naming conflicts. So that will group different organizations, and for the classes that will group different classes and organizations to avoid naming conflicts. Yeah, because every package will have different classes under them. So how to create, how to use a package, how to create and use a package. So coming here, we will be watching how to create and use a package. So in the beginning, we are defining package. So package name is my package, and the class, suppose there is a class in this package only. My class is a class here. So which has a method show. This will be printing a message hello from my class. This will be printing a message hello from my class. Now using a package class. Now how to use this package class? We will have to first import this package. So we're importing my package, my class. So we have the my package. We have the package named as my package, and a class is my class. My package dot my class. So from this package, we're importing this class. So my package dot my class. So now further, we have the class test here, which has a main method line with static void main string args. Now we are using this my class. So we will creating an object of this class. So we are creating an object obj. Obj is the object created with the help of new keyword and following that my class. Yeah. Now we have to have a method that is show method here. So we are using this method with the help of object dot show method here. Object dot show method. So we are using this package. This is classes in different package. We are using one package, and require we have to use a class. We have to use a class of one package, and that is to be called in different packages. That is what we are doing here. You can see that we are using different class package. We are using different package here, having the name object, and this object we are using to show the different methods here. This is different package because we are accessing this method of different packages. Coming here, we have a compiling with the packages. Suppose there is a javac slash d. For this we will have to write, for compiling we will write javac slash d, which we use for compiling the package, slash d dot my package slash my class dot java. There was a class my class, so we're writing in this package, my package, there is a class my package slash my class dot java. This is a class my class dot java, and this is a package. So there is a method, there is a different class, test class. We are using test class. So for compiling this package, we will write javac slash d javac space slash d dot test dot java. Here we are using this test. So we'll be writing test. See, we are writing the class is name as test here. So we'll be also compiling this package also. So we're writing test dot java javac test. This will compile the whole this class. Now, what are the access modifiers in Java? There are different access modifiers. We have already studied the public, protected, default, and private. For public part, that is for public, that is accessible anywhere. That is accessible anywhere within the class or outside the class or in package or different packages. Now, protected one, they are accessible only in the same class, same package, and subclasses and different classes. But they are not protected. But they are not accessible in different packages. Now, coming on to this default is accessible within the same class and same package only. This default access modifier is accessible within the same class and same packages, but not accessible in other packages or subclasses. Not accessible within other packages or subclasses. Now, this private one is accessible within the same class only, and it cannot go. We cannot access them anywhere outside this, in different packages or sub packages or other packages. We cannot access all these private part because we can access them only in the same class. Now, coming here, we have the public accessible is everywhere, anywhere. Now, as I told you, public access modifier is accessible from anywhere. For coming here, public class A, public void show, which has a method public void show, and following the body type. Now we have the protected. This is accessible. Now, as I told you, the accessible is accessible in the same package or subclasses, but even in other packages also. They are accessible in the same class, same package, subclasses, or in the other packages also. So here we have this public void display. This is a method protected void display. This void display is a method having a body part. So it can be accessible. It can be accessed within the same package, subclasses, or any other packages. And coming on to this default package private. It is accessible only within the same package. It's accessible only within the same package. We have seen that it's accessible only within the same package. So void package method. There is a void package method which has a body part, and this is accessible only within the same package. And coming on to this private. This private is accessible only within the same class. This package, this access modifier states that this method is accessible only in the same class. It cannot be accessed outside the class also. Now we have public void hidden method. Hidden method. This is a method, so it can be accessed within the same class only and not outside outside this class. Now coming to the access modifier package example. Now we can see the examples. Coming here, we have the package my package alpha.java. We have the name details alpha.java, and package is my package my package. Now there is a class alpha. Now this is a class alpha.java. This is a class, and the package name is my package. In this package my package, there is a class alpha, and public there is a method public void method, and protected void method, protected void pro method. This is also a method there in this class only, alpha class only. For void, this method also is there in the void. There are different access modifiers. First is public with the pub method, and protected with the pro method, and void with the def method, and private with the prime method. There are different methods and different access modifiers. So how can we use them? We are watching it out here. So there is another package beta.java. This is a class beta, and there is another package, another package. So package name is another package, and So we will import myPackage.alpha. This from different class, different package class. And here we are using public class beta extends alpha. This class will be acquiring all the properties of this alpha classes. So this beta class acquiring extending all the properties, all the methods and variables in these alpha classes. So this is inheriting all the methods of this alpha classes. So there is a public void test. Suppose there is a public void test. This is a method in this class. So void which has pub method. So this can access pub method also, because this this is in different class and different package. So this is accessible here because it can be accessible within the different cluster or sub package. And coming further, why? Because these were accessible. We are using here pub method. Pub method is having a public access modifier, so it can be accessed anywhere. And now coming to this pro method. Pro method is also accessible. Why? Because it is protected. Protected was accessible within the same classes only, within the same package. Pro methods, we have heard that protected versus within the same class and same package. Same class and same package. They are accessible within the same class and same package. We have studied this. And accessible with the subclass. This is a subclass because that was inheriting it, so it's a subclass. So you can access that is accessible there also. Now coming here, we have this def method. Def method. This is def method. This def method was having a def method. Yeah, this method was having a void. Matlab it was having no access modifier. So it is not accessible. It cannot be accessible by default anywhere. And this private method, this private is of private type. Private type was not accessible outside the classes also. Private type was accessible within the same classes. They are accessible in the same classes, but they are not accessible within the same. But they are not different accessible outside the same class, same package. If the package will differ, then they are not accessible outside that. So it's not accessible here also. Not accessible. C private. Now coming further, we have the modules. So coming further, we have different modules. We have module groups, group package control visibility of modules. We have the modules whose purpose is to group packages. The modules will group package, and control visibility of the module level and packages. The package they will group the classes, interfaces, and organizes the code. They will group this package will group the classes, interfaces, and organize the code. Now access modifiers. Now access control. They will access control to classes. We have seen that there is different accessibility. There is different accessibility which can be provided by these access modifiers. So modules. It was introduced in Java 9 and 9 plus. After that, they use modules, packages. They group the related classes and help manage code. And access modifier, they provide the accessibility or visibility of particular classes, method, variables, etc. So we move on to the end of class. We'll meet in the next class. Thanks.